Welcome everybody to today's broadcast. I have a special guest here today coming live from Belgium, and Melanie Gontier. Hopefully I pronounced that right, Mel.
Perfect, good job.
We practiced that a little bit. And she is the owner of My Everyday Lingerie. Now, I saw an article on Mel's product line, and I read it in one of the publications, one of the various health related publications, and it really intrigued me, her story and what she has done by taking her breast cancer and turning it into something good for others. So she battled her first breast cancer 6 years ago. First, I say, because she had to go through it again. And she was looking for some comfortable bras to wear after being left with a 20-centimeter scar after a tumorectomy. And she came to realize the difficulty of finding organic and safe cotton bras with no underwire. And the ones she saw were dull and lacking fun colors or really expensive and not organic. And the idea was to design her own. And then it became obvious after 6 years and 8 months, including a second bout with cancer, with a full mastectomy, My Everyday Lingerie came to life, offering very colorful organic cotton and underwear sets, organic underwear sets to provide safe and comfortable underwear for all women every day. And she ships all over the world. Welcome, Mel.
Yes, hi, thank you. Great introduction, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. It's so fun to be here with you, even though we have a 7 or 8 hour difference, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. And okay, so you have a very interesting background. I always like getting to know the person, where they came from, because it shows you where you are now. And I always tell everybody I'm a history buff. So you have an interesting history because you were born in the United States, but then you were not shipped off. Tell us a little bit about, I always say 2 minutes or less. Tell me a quick little bio on you.
Okay, sure. So I was born in Tyler, Texas. And maybe 8 months later, so didn't spend much time in the US, we moved to the United Arab Emirates, where I grew up in Abu Dhabi for 14 years and then another 4 years in Dubai. And then I came back to Belgium, where I'm originally from. My parents are Belgian, to pursue my studies at university. And so finished university, got a degree, and now, so I've been working in the fund industry, because I'm still working part-time in the fund industry for the past 15 years or so. Yeah.
Are you working in a bank?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a bank. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah.
And you also played basketball for 20 years.
Yes,
remember.
I played basketball. I played a lot of basketball. Yeah, so it's a club here in the south of Belgium. So yeah, a lot of basketball. Mainly,
and,
yes.
and now you're in Belgium. Yep, go ahead.
Oh, and I just want to mention that I'm also a Reiki practitioner. So I'm certified Reiki practitioner. So that's also interesting to note.
And you are the mother of 2 wonderful boys.
Yes, absolutely. 11 and 9 years old, Felix and Oscar. Yes.
Felix and Oscar, great names. Love them. Are they tall? Are they basketball players too?
Absolutely, yeah. Felix is dreaming about playing at the NBA, so
hopefully,
who knows?
Hey, who knows? I'll be a fan.
So yeah, so there's my quick background.
You're quick. That was quick. So that's good. So fast forward, and you wanted to create this lingerie line. What were your main challenges when you started the project? Because I'm sure you had no idea what you were getting into.
Absolutely not. So like you mentioned at the beginning, I was looking for something organic. So the first challenge was looking for a manufacturer who had organic cotton, certified organic cotton. But I think the main challenge was finding, at the beginning, you have a small budget, a minimum budget, and finding a manufacturer who accepts to produce a minimum quantity that was the main challenge in that project. And but luckily, after searching a lot, sending hundreds of emails across Europe, across all over the world, I fell upon I find it interesting to mention it's People Tree. They put forward ethical, organic, certified factories, family run, sorry,
Love
and fair
that.
trade.
Where are they
And
located?
People Tree?
Yeah,
Or,
where's
or they're British. They're in the
British?
UK.
Okay, I
Yeah,
love it.
they're very, yeah. It's something that's very important to them, and they're very transparent with their factories, with who they work with, and that's how
Great.
I found my factory in India. So that was one of the main challenges, and obviously coming from a financial background, no idea about the fashion industry or
Right.
a lot of things. When they ask me, well, do you have a tech pack? I go, what? A tech pack is, it's the whole design of the measurements and the different colors, the codes. I didn't know colors had codes, but so yeah, that all that was, I think, no, it's never a challenge. I mean, you're learning, so that's always fun.
Right.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like taking on a whole new language.
yes, exactly. No, really, that's true.
Yeah, I know. I wrote two children's books, and just going through the process years ago,
Mhm.
and going through the process of that was such a learning experience. And you have to learn the tech, you have to learn the industry, you have to learn the verbiage. So
Language, yeah.
anyway, so this is important. So now you got it going. What message did you want to get through with this project?
Well, having had breast cancer, well, you wonder already why am I getting why do I have breast cancer? I was playing basketball, I was eating healthy. You wonder what could possibly cause breast cancer, knowing that I don't have any genetic background. And so obviously around the breasts, you think you're wearing bras, having something healthy and clean against your skin, to me became very important. And so I suppose, yeah, one of the messages I want to put through is the importance of organic material on your skin, and not having chemicals, anything toxic against your skin. I think could already give you chances of being healthier. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making sense.
Absolutely. That's my language. I talk it all the time. Anything you put on your skin has the potential to go into your body. So, and that includes clothing.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, clothing, and
Absolutely.
even there's environment as well. I mean, organic cotton, and so all that I want to put forward. And like you mentioned once, educate others in understanding that how important that is, because like before I had breast cancer, I never really, not that I wasn't interested, but it didn't really. I'm not going to say I wasn't bothered about it, but it became much more important, obviously, that things be healthier on you, and that includes clothing and organic cotton. So I hope, yeah, with this product, I'm putting that forward, comfort and the colors and the quality, and yeah.
I love it. So now, why was it so important to use organic cotton to you? Was it because of the fair trade or sustainability? I mean, it wasn't easy to find organic cotton either, right?
Well, it wasn't easy. Well, yeah, now I think the industry is understanding the importance. Luckily, a lot of other big brands are becoming more aware of the importance. But no, it was just, I think, the word healthier, whether it be for me, for the women wearing them, for our planet, organic. It's not only just no chemicals on the cotton. It's how it's grown as well. There's a lot of recycled water. Even for farmers, who for their health, it's just globally,
totally for their health too.
So
yeah,
there was no doubt in my mind it had to be. I mean, organic cotton, especially after 2 breast cancers.
I love it. Yeah, and I can't say how toxic cotton is, but I do know, and I've read this many times, that it's one of the most sprayed crops out there.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that how that can affect your overall being too. So that's what drew my eye, of course, that it was that you took that extra step, because I'm sure it was a little bit more expensive, and you implemented it. So you took lemons and turned them into lemonade, as we mentioned earlier. And we love to say, it's one of my favorite sayings, because you didn't dwell on your breast cancer. You did something better for others too. So what's the most important thing you learned since the start of this adventure?
I think, like you said, getting lemons into lemonade, that to me was just, you're going through so much negativity, in breast cancer, and you're worried about so many things, and to be able to bring out something positive, I think anybody can really do that. And I did face, I got, doors smacked in my face, closed, because it just didn't work. But there was always that other one door that was wide open, leading me to a different direction, and even a better direction, I think, to keep going, And so I think there's always, when you're passionate about something, and you'll get, you'll get your message through, and you'll get what you want done. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Absolutely. Definitely. It's
Yeah.
determination.
Absolutely. And passion. I think if you're,
passion.
Because this organic cotton bra with comfort and colors, I couldn't find it anywhere, and it was something that I thought, if it's good for me, it's got to be good for someone else, And,
absolutely. Absolutely. And the bright colors are so wonderful. And I see them behind you, and
do you want me to bring one
yeah,
forward?
yeah.
First one. So this was a bright green one, but I love the bright green.
What do you call that green?
It's lime.
Lime. Yeah, I guess that's a lime color. Okay. Yeah, that's very pretty. Is that like brown accent?
Brown up here.
Brown lace. Purple. Oh yeah, I see the purple now. Great colors.
It's iris.
Great
so
color.
I always use flowers to go with the names, just because the natural color, to get the natural name in there. But yeah.
Sure.
So for example, during the project, the manufacturer had only this color in his stock, which made it cheaper for me to buy, because he said, well, I can make you.
He already had it.
So exactly. So anyway, that's something else I learned, that apparently it's cheaper when they have, but lucky for him, I love the color. I liked it.
I love that color.
But yeah, there's new colors coming in too. I'll just show you one more here. This is we're calling this sky blue with
love
purple.
That.
But and so we have other designs. We have a pajama that's come out too.
Oh, yay.
Yes. And also men's underwear, because I realized when I was talking about this project and how organic you guys should be wearing organic underwear, even at home. Absolutely. I have 3 so, 3 boys. Well, 2 boys let's not get into that, but and realize that even men, were thinking, I can't find organic, so yeah.
Yeah, I buy my husband organic underwear and undershirts all the time. And it's just, it's up against his skin. So, and what's that other color back there? Raspberry or?
Oh, this is red.
Red, okay.
The red and blue.
Oh, pretty.
This one was the most successful, I like to say. It's a dark navy blue. It's not black and yellow.
Nice.
There's a white one as well.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna wear it at the pool. Nobody will know.
So yeah,
I love it.
Well, there's different designs too, but yeah, those I only put a few up just to show you.
Well, everybody can check them out on your website too, because I will be listing that and your social media for anybody to find you. Even though you're in Belgium, you ship across the pond. I know that. So, where do you see yourself in 5 years? What's next?
So I hope to still be here in 5 years with my project. Well,
yes,
you never know. You wonder, so you got to stay, I'm positive about it.
Right.
I'd say with more products, as in different colors, maybe different designs, a boutique, but most importantly, if this works, I think I spoke to you about this. I had a nanny when we were in the, you know, a nanny when we were in the UAE, who was Filipino, which we loved her very much, and she passed away the year I was detected with breast cancer, and she passed away from breast cancer when she was back in the Philippines. And it's something that I would really should this project work, start funding something to help women out there, because a message I really like to put forward too is the importance of early detection with breast cancer. If you check yourself and you find something early, I think you have greater chances of being saved. And I think in places like the Philippines and other places in the world, they don't have access to medical equipment. So yeah, that's something I really want to put forward. You know, should in the next 5 years this work financially help? So yeah, that's another
I love
part.
that. Yeah, she must have been young, and I'm so sorry to hear that.
She's only 42. Yeah. So
yeah. Too young, too young. And obviously, you know what my mission is. My mission is to try to help people prevent the cancer and prevent these chemicals that I believe are causing cancer. And prevention is a tough word because you can't back it up because there's no such science yet. But there is a lot of science out there for a lot of these chemicals that are known to cause cancer. So you can prevent using these chemicals on your body, on your skin, wearing clothing with sprayed chemicals that get into your system, drinking water, drinking wine, beer, eating food, eliminating the pesticides, herbicides. So I commend you for what you're doing, because you've got a lot on your plate and you are trying to run a business, raise children, husband, and working still. So, and I mean, running the business is a full-time job as well. Now, do you ship all over the world, for that matter, many countries? Do you have you been, I'd love to see you get on some major shows and networks, and let's get you out there as much as possible. And you never know who's going to see something that I put out there or something that somebody else puts out there. It takes that one person to say, what a cool project. Let's help her. Let's get her on the Today Show with her lingerie line, right?
So honored to be. I mean, look at this. This is something else that's just incredible. I'm talking to you in New York, and because why I've created this project, and you read an article, and thank you. What an honor to be with you. Yeah. And I also do what, I mean, thank you for what you're doing as well, T.
Absolutely.
Not so many people realize the importance, and luckily people like you help, and yeah, it's and I didn't even know you existed either until we met. And well, you're in the US, but if there were people like you here in Europe, my goodness, really, thank you. Well done.
Well, I plan on getting to Europe. Well, my message to Europe, but thankfully there are a lot of us in this same space trying to get the word out there about environmental toxins that are causing not only cancers, but so many other chronic illnesses. And I see the needle, I see it just gaining momentum, and we are all collaborating kind of behind the scenes that nobody really sees. And we are all talking, and it's just, I feel like soon it's going to be at the forefront, because yesterday there was a huge the FDA disclosed that 2 of the chemical manufacturers here in the United States, 2 huge ones, were lying about their chemicals and that they were using and how damaging they were. So things like that are happening. Unfortunately, the people have suffered and died from so many of these chemicals. So it is my mission to get the word out there as much as possible and to help as many people as I can. So there are more people like me, thankfully, and we're all, banding together. And trying to drive home to people that you have to take care of yourself, and you have to look at everything you put on your body, in your body, because you are your own advocate, and you are not being protected by anybody but yourself. And we can only do, you know, you can only protect yourself so much. You know, you walk out the door, you're might be breathing in fumes somewhere else, but so you know, your mission is the same as my mission. Get the word out there, and everybody, you know, pay attention to anything you're putting on and around your body, and support women, and support breast cancer survivors, and let's support this wonderful product that Mel has put out there. And just so you know, her name's Mel, and her company is My Everyday Lingerie, which are the letters MEL, which is awesome. So I love how you incorporated your name kind of into your title of your lingerie.
That was easy.
Yeah, I love it. Melanie Gontier.
Gontier, yeah.
Gontier. You know what? I go to New Orleans enough so I can pull some of that French out of me once in a while. So is there anything that we missed? Is there anything else that you would like to cover?
No, I'm happy. Everything's perfect. Great.
Good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. And, you know, one of these days, hopefully, maybe I get to meet you in person.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, absolutely. We will be checking in with one another, and definitely stay in touch. Keep me posted on how things go. I can be your little side PR person in the United States.
Okay.
And when you get,
vice versa here in Europe, huh?
Yeah, when you get that call to be on one of those shows, you call me, because I'll be there to help market it for you.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
I definitely have a PR marketing hat I wear as well. So I love helping pushing products and for friends and people, that things, you know, that matter a lot to me. So all right, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me on my show, and you and I will be staying in touch, and I wish you all the best, and you take care.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thanks for your time. Thank you again for what you're doing. And yeah, we'll keep in touch. Thanks.
Yes. Much love to over the pond.
Much love back. Thank you.